This is the tarot reading for the sign of Geminis for the next 30 days. Sun, Moon, Rising in Venus, Gemini. Please check the previous readings or the captions to understand which sign of your Sun, Moon, or Rising rings the truest to my readings. It's usually your Moon or your Rising that is the truest to my readings, and if it still doesn't resonate, just take the parts of it that does and forget about the rest. So I'll do the first spread for the next 4 weeks with whatever is coming for Gemini in love, and then I'm going to do a second spread which is going to be a money spread for Geminis for the next 30 days, 4 weeks. Geminis, your first card is the Ten of Pentacles and the Sun card. That means the whole month of, basically starting from this week onwards, it's to going into July, it's going to be very, very, very prosperous for you in terms of love. You have already met somebody that you want to have your forever future with, somebody who fulfills you emotionally. Wow. And this person has a lot to offer you. We can literally stop the reading right here because your reading already promises such amazing things. So Geminis, you guys are gonna have a really, really amazing love month. So I'm seeing a lot of happiness for you starting from this week onwards. You are, if you're already with somebody, you're with someone who has a lot of love for you, a lot of love. I'm also seeing that whoever you're connecting with, that person is proving to you how much more they can provide in terms of stability for you. In like, if they were a person who were not able to provide as much for you in areas that you felt like, you know, you needed more stability. For some people it could be, you know, with time or with effort or with anything. Like when you meet a new person, they might not be exactly at the place where they can offer you things exactly the way that you would define a proper stable relationship to be. So whatever this person was lacking before, this person is able to give you now. If this is a new person, this is definitely someone you're going to have a long-term future with, or you definitely see this person as someone who wants to have a long-term future with. If you are already connecting with someone, oh my god, the next 1 week at least, you're gonna feel so happy with this person. It's just gonna get even more highlighted as to how this person is the right one for you in every way, and it's gonna get even more proven. You guys might make even plans to meet, and the plan might come from this person's end about how you can meet and, you know, like create more stability within the both of you. You guys are probably going to do something this week that's going to be a very long-term memory for you, that's going to create that happiness for you, that even if something sad comes and makes you guys feel, let's keep it here, makes you guys feel like tested in the future, the memory of this beautiful memory that you guys are creating now is forming a new level of stability for you. You both are able to create the balance within the connection. There's a lot of passion within the connection. So I'm seeing that whatever you guys are doing, having fun with friends or just meeting up and, you know, creating a beautiful time out of that, there is a lot of passion created out of it. You or the other person, you guys have a lot of passion for each other, and this person especially for you. Or this could be outside people who are viewing one of you as someone that they could be passionate about, but you guys have it all together. You guys are gonna have this rush of excitement all of a sudden when you get to experience this light-hearted fun. Okay, it's gonna trigger a lot of passion within the both of you, and if it's somebody new, you're gonna feel all this with this person, experience it, and you're gonna realize, oh my god, this is definitely the person that I want to be with for the rest of my life. And this passion is just gonna seal the deal. You're gonna feel like, okay, this person already has everything who I'm looking for, and like whatever I define as the right person, this person already has that. Someone like not just satisfies my happiness from the day-to-day, but also like a future related happiness. This person has all those elements. But it's not just that. The both of you are very, you see this person as someone who can give what you need for the day and give what you need for the rest of your life too. Some people stay in connections because they feel like this person is good for their long term, even though they don't satisfy them on a day-to-day basis, be it with things of interest, be it with activities, be it with just the connection on a day-to-day basis of how they communicate or conduct the connection. So for some other people it's just the opposite, where they have that stability within the day-to-day. It's a lot of fun during the day-to-day stuff, but it's not at all fun when it comes to thinking about the future. But you are having someone that you have the proper beautiful balance with, and going into the second week from now, you're going to feel like a lot of balance, but then all of a sudden happens from probably their end, or something is going to cause an imbalance. It could be a secret, or something makes it feel very uncertain from probably that person's end, that all of a sudden creates that rush of scare, okay, anxiety, something about, is this person involved with someone else, or is this person giving their attention to someone else? There's going to be some kind of uncertainty regarding player tendencies. That's going to create some kind of a loss of a situation. One of you or the both of you is going to feel like that loss, and I thought that you are a person that is dependable, but now I got the scare. You might not even communicate it to the person. If it's the other person, you might just feel it within your heart that this person is like doing things or something, and it's just probably your mind, okay, because I'm seeing that you're in your emotions a lot during the second week. All of a sudden when you get this thought, it's this rush of a thought, or this could be also the other person doubting in you what you can offer, or you might be just helping someone out and this person might think that you have something beyond that. But something is going to happen during the second week that is going to highlight a lot of secrets and uncertainties and show it to you guys how you could handle trust with each other. An external soulmate situation might create an impact. So something is going to create an imbalance, and then all of a sudden everything is going to go a little blunt. Both of you are going to be in that emotional loss of a situation where like, no, I can't turn back, this could never be fixed. I had so much hopes for this, and then all of a sudden like a dent comes. I also see that during the second week this happens because someone is deceptively trying to create like a new beginning. Like someone wants you to express yourself emotionally a lot more, and they're deceptively trying to create that, you know, sadness and uncertainty and that rush of scare inside you about another person being involved or them being involved, or like uncertainty regarding like the connection that you both share, like creating a mystery, a forced, like they are manipulating a mystery to happen in your mind. They're probably trying to create that within your mind because they deceptively, I don't mean it in a bad way, it's like a lot of people do it. It's like when you're at that stage when you want attention from the person, you can't go and tell them like, look, I really like you, I need your attention to be fully focused on me. You kind of do it deceptively by talking about another person and looking at the person's reaction. Is there a reaction towards taking a step towards the future, or you know, just wanting you to express things in a way, like they want you to express that you love them, but they're trying to do it by triggering an emotion inside you. So that's what they want. They want fast forward movement. They want you to message them in a way like, who is that, what is that, you know, like act jealous or something. They want you to be jealous just so that they can feel good about how much you love them. But I do see that this is a really strong connection. Yeah, so they might portray that there's someone new or something, but actually it is because that they want it to go forward, and they want the secrets to end. They want the happiness that they think they can have with you forever to come faster. So intuitively they know that they want you. Might also not want to show it out too much, so they're trying to show it like they are talking to someone else and they're very happy and they don't need anyone else, you know, something like that. So I'm seeing that something like that is going to happen, but it's going to create whatever it is, it's still going to be happy between the both of you during the third week. It's going to create a sudden scare inside you or the other person, whoever is doing it to the other person, to get that emotional satisfaction of seeing someone jealous. It's a indication of, oh my god, that person loves me so much, I feel so good about the way that the person loves me, or I feel so good and desirable. Someone is trying to do that to speed the process of wanting to reach to the 10 of Cups, which is a forever future level of emotional happiness. Someone sees that if they get this jealousy from the other person, that's how they're going to feel really happy emotionally. And also they want to end the secret. So someone is acting like maybe they view you as a person who holds in your emotions, doesn't give everything too directly right on the face, even though you express it at a physical level in a way that, you know, you give yourself to them and then it's reciprocated back. They want you to give more than they give you, just so that they can get that satisfaction of feeling good about the fact that, you know, I'm not saying it in a wrong way, I'm just saying that this person wants to see that you love them and they want you to express it before them. So both of you are playing those games, but there's actually no need, because I'm seeing that this is such a beautiful connection. And because this card came over here, I'm guessing it could also be you who's trying to draw in their emotion to be expressed faster towards you and stop withdrawing themselves, like stop keeping their emotions in and intuitively be giving, like both of you intuitively know that you both love each other, but one of you wants the other person to externally express it even higher than they express it currently, because they don't want themselves to be just looking good and keeping up their image about like how cool they look, and you know, they're not affected by anything bad happening. Like they want to feel like if something happened between the both of us, I want you to express that you will be affected by it with the way that I play with your emotions right now about another person being involved. So something like that, just a few mind games, but it's basically big out of that love. And I'm not saying that's right, you should still not do it, but it's just cute in this scenario. It's cute. So if you're the person who's concerned about the, you know, situation where you have that uncertainty about this other person being with someone else, they're not at all. They just portraying it so that you kind of show a lot more love, and they are also using that situation to see how disappointed you are, just to see how much you love them. So that's that, Gemini. So going into the third week, you're going to feel that for second week you're going to be a little bit disappointed if it is you, or if it's the other person, whoever it is. Okay, they're going to be disappointed. I think it is the other person. They're going to be disappointed about, like, maybe there could be uncertainty about someone else being around, and that's why this person is holding back. But you're kind of doing it so that this person expresses a lot more emotionally and things move forward faster, and this secrecy and this period of secrecy is ended, and you guys are a lot more emotionally transparent with each other, because you know that this person wants exactly what you want. This is a beautiful soulmate, Geminis, whoever you guys are connecting with. Beautiful, beautiful soulmate. But then fourth week, there's going to be some kind of heartbreak. I think games get kind of serious. Someone gets heartbroken. I think it's you. I think it's you who gets heartbroken. Maybe you kind of unknowingly portrayed that, you know, like you showed your disappointedness, and then you kind of realized like this person was just, you know, wanting to see that, and now you've already portrayed that aspect of you, something like that. Or it could be that a third person is involved. So whatever this thing was, it was just for fun, but someone takes it a little too seriously, and you both already have an established strong connection with the both of you. I think it kind of gets halted by the other person, or whoever is heartbroken, that person is going to halt the situation. And even with the other person, they're going to probably go along with it, and till they get to understand about the level of promiscuity. Is this person really a player? Is this person actually mingling with other people while they're talking to me also, or why they're in a connection with me? Are they with somebody else? Are they someone who likes to be playing around? Someone is trying to understand that. As soon as it's halted, the other person starts showing a lot more love. Whoever was it who was playing games, they understand that okay, it's gone a little too far, and then all of a sudden they get into that mode of showing their affection and love, okay, blatantly out. But they're gonna start letting their guards down. They're not gonna be showing that promiscuous side of theirs anymore. They're gonna be like, okay, you know, like not directly saying it, but through their actions they're gonna be like a lot more warm, a lot more motherly, a lot more caring, a lot more loving, a lot more open. And they're gonna realize that they might have played to get a reaction, but it actually kind of got a little serious, and it actually affected you emotionally, and in turn that affected the other person. Whoever was playing, that person gets played. Not in a bad way, I'm just saying that whoever wanted to see a reaction out of the other person, that person now understands and gets heartbroken, because now things are taken way too seriously. Or both of you are heartbroken about the realization that there could be a third person. Even if it was just fun and games, all of a sudden when that realization hit, you both kind of understood from both your ends. I'm going to be reacting very heavily, and I might turn my head away, and I might not even look back at you. You wanted things to move forward fast, okay, but I'm actually gonna change my perspective of whether I even want a future with you. And all of a sudden the other person is gonna be like expressing themselves, not even talking, but expressing themselves like, I'm not a person who plays around, I'm a person who plays around, but only with the person I really love the most. Yeah, so that's that. So fourth week from now, then that person opens up their emotions a lot more towards you. When both of you are heartbroken, you're going to realize that we didn't have to play all these mind games. Whatever we had was so beautiful, especially during the first week. And we, instead of going forward, we both played games with each other, and now we're at that standstill where we actually doubt each other. We were just doing it for fun, but now we actually doubt each other. Once you get out of that zone, both of you again feel the level of stability. feel the level of strength within your connection. Your connection has a lot of strength. After you go through the small tiny heartbreak, which is super cute, you're gonna feel this level of strength within yourself. You will forget the hurt. Particular thing, whatever happened, is gonna expose to the both of you how much you both love each other. Like when you were hurt and when you were ready to turn your head away, the other person just threw all their games and came running and just hugged you. Like, I'm just trying to create like a visual for this, but like just take it how it works out. The person realized they created that hurt of doubt inside you. You realize that you have that doubt inside you which you never had before, and this is just fun and games, and they just wanted you to express more. Yeah, and then that kind of strengthens the bond. You know, once you realize like, okay, all this doesn't matter, we both love each other, we're just expressing it in stupid cute ways, and we kind of don't have to do that anymore. And that kind of breaks the delay that was meant to happen. Someone was waiting for things to pan out very slowly, but now things have gotten a lot more faster and unintentionally. So both of you are very surprised, but ultimately it comes to the grand ending of the next 30 days where you both feel the beautiful strength within the both of you. From the Knight of Pentacles, you reach the King of Pentacles, which is like where everything was halted. Now you guys have literally a whole empire where like it's just you and them, and the love and the stability and the strength, and nothing is shakeable. Nothing can shake the both of you and whatever you both share. So that's how you both feel. And the Queen of Pentacles is already here, so I think whoever was expressing lesser before, now that person opens up and starts showing their version of that too. All right, that's for your love reading, Geminis. So I will do a money spread for you for the next 30 days. Geminis, I think next month is this month going into next month till the end of July is your month. I don't know what you guys did to deserve this. I think the sun is in your sign now, Vedic especially, it's in your sign. So I think you're getting the blessings, reaping the rewards for that like crazy. Especially Gemini rising, you guys are going to feel the impact the most in your reality, because the sun is in your first house, which represents you and how the world sees you. So the world is going to see you in terms of career, finance and money as the Ten of Pentacles, as somebody who has it all, extremely abundant, extremely, it shows out, and you are feeling so secure. You're feeling so secure. Like even if everything in your life had to fall out, you would have enough to sustain. Even in terms of knowledge, you would have enough to sustain. Wouldn't be scared about money. Money is not a fear for you. You feel abundant, you feel happy. Even with your family situation, if you have shared finances, you feel very good. Whatever you've invested in the past has come back to you a crazy lot. Although you might have other people coming to you and telling about their concerns in terms of money, that might be creating some level of anxiety. Also, if you're currently working at a job or a dependent financial situation, you might get some kind of a message or a news from one of your people, be it an HR person, or if you have a business, or just anyone. Okay, you're gonna get that, you know, something that gives you a little bit of anxiety in terms of your abundance forecast. Like something might be a little tight for you, something you might have not seen. You might have seen everything going very smooth, but something might come up that might create a little bit of anxiety. This person might present it to you like it's a concern, so you might spend your time looking into it, researching and understanding how you could fix it to get back that level of happiness. Or for some of you guys, you might be venturing into something new that promises a lot of long-term stability. So you already have something that gives you already that security, so now you can venture into something else, but that creates like a, just in case of, you know, like being stuck in a situation, you might be venturing out into something, testing out something else, and you're researching a lot. Once you start learning, you kind of get like a little stressed out, and then you kind of start getting a little bit more deeper into learning about it, and then you hit that place where, okay, I understand it a lot more better. This could also be people asking you for help in terms of money. You, instead of giving them money, you kind of give them advice. Yeah, but someone's definitely offering someone help. This could be also a soulmate situation. So you might be having finances tied with your soulmate. You might be helping your soulmate out with their work or their career, or if this is a new project that you've taken, this definitely makes you feel like it could also be a passion or a hobby, and you're feeling very emotionally fulfilled. So you're like, okay, I already have the job security or the money security, now let me venture and put my time into something new that might not be money focused. Okay, at first it gives you a little bit of anxiety, and then it makes you feel very, very, very good. It literally awakens the child inside you. You don't feel like you're working when you're doing it. You don't feel like you're learning when you're doing it. Second, week from now, you are kind of thinking into the future as to how you can incorporate this particular new thing that you figured out or found out, and you kind of tested and learned so much about in the first week and awakened your soul. Okay, this feels so good. Why don't I just incorporate it into the different money making aspects of my future? Okay, so you're looking into that during the second week. What are you stressing about? You're overthinking too much about, you don't feel like you have it in you. Okay, so this must be something. So for example, if you're doing amazing with your job, this new thing could be a business venture. Okay, so you feel like you have not reached that place where you have the confidence to take it to, or you don't have the experiences yet in that particular area to take it further. So something like that, you're looking into the future and you're kind of getting worried about, do I have the capability to take it to the level that it needs to go to? Because once you venture into it and learn different aspects of it during the first week, and you assess about how you can incorporate it into the future during the start of the second week, you kind of realize, okay, you know, this might be really difficult, and given the kind of experience that I had in the past, this might not be a situation I can take forward. Like if I have to be a businessman or a businesswoman, somebody who knows how to take a seed and grow it into a freaking tree and go through every challenge and bring up solutions for that challenge as it goes, you might not think that you have. It's just you overthinking, basically, just because you have not ventured or accessed that side of you. You might be kind of doubting whether you even have that capability, but you do. That's what I'm seeing, that you do. So you're waiting it out, you're thinking, you're contemplating, you're seeing like different ways of how it could be going. For those of you who are spiritual, you might even be meditating for answers to get a confirmation. You feel a lot more calmer during the second week, mid of the second week, okay, with your anxieties of, I don't think I can do this, this is gonna happen, that is gonna happen, and I might not know the right thing to be doing, I'm not equipped for it. But going into the mid of the second week, you're gonna be like, okay, you know what, maybe I can. Overthinking and stressing about it kind of gives you solutions. You start doing low-key research or trying to get a small level of judgment as to how you can find solution for each concern that you have going into the future, and taking this as a future project for yourself. Seeing that, you're learning. Okay, maybe you're reading books but you're not reading thoroughly or fully, you're not applying it, you're just getting a gist of it, and you kind of understand, okay, I had that concern, now like in 5 minutes of Google search I kind of understood this much, and then you know, you just get that satisfaction and you're going. So out of gaining like peripheral information, you are kind of getting that satisfaction that, okay, maybe I can. I don't have to doubt myself that much. I've survived so much already, so I think I can survive this too. So if there's a collaboration that you're doing, there might be a huge shift in that. If you're doing something with your friends, there might be a huge shift with that. Maybe you realize that your friends are not happy for you with this, and that's going to create a rift. You're going to reassess, I'm not going to do this. This could also be relationships within the work. You might have a rift between people at work, and that might create like a little bit of tough situation where you're going to reassess how you're going to be dealing with people from now on. So something is going to happen that's fated, that's going to make you reassess how you give yourself emotionally to people, either at work or just friends or anybody that you're collaborating with at a financial level. This might have been a lesson that you learned already in the past, but you never saw it coming now. So all of a sudden something happens during the third week from now, second week, end of second week, going into the third week from now, that makes you all of a sudden doubt whether people you were trusting should be trusted exactly the same way. Yeah, you might even withdraw yourself emotionally and just ignore people, or you might be feeling ignored by people. You might have wanted people to be there for you, and all of a sudden you're going to be like, people didn't have my back, and that's going to make you feel hurt emotionally. But at the same time, you're going to harden yourself. You're like, that's it, it's okay, I don't care. This might have been some kind of cycle that has been repeating. You feel like you want to move forward from this, but you feel like you're stuck because it's not in your hands, it's in their hands, and you feel like they are not acting as mature, and you feel like you're getting punished for that. You want things to change, but you feel like only time can change it. And also, especially in terms of money, you might be feeling a little stuck during the third week. There might be something that's repeating. It's trying to show you that stop doing it the same way. Something that you're doing is just repeating a cycle. You're going to feel stuck. Some of you might have had travel plans, and that's going to be a little stuck. Fourth week from now, you're going to be a lot more happier. Whatever stuck feeling you had, you're going to feel like that feeling has come off, and you feel a lot better about yourself. You're going to feel like you've healed from that situation. Time has definitely healed it. Yeah, you're feeling a lot my god, you're feeling a lot more self-reliant. So whatever collaborations you made might have hurt you a little bit because there were shared finances or shared profits or something, or shared benefits or something, and then because they control their part, that might have created a loss for you and made you feel stuck. But going into the 4th week, you're gonna regain your balance and you're gonna be like, whatever part I lost, I don't care, I'm able to heal it with whatever independence I have in terms of my financial security that I've created for myself already. Remember, starting at the week, you're already 10 of Pentacles, so you're able to heal the situation by yourself with your own energy, and you're also from now on protecting your energies, what you're feeling. You feel good within yourself, and also you might be getting a lot of attention if you're on social media and things like that. You might be getting attention for your success and achievements, and that's going to give you that understanding that you don't need anybody else. You can do it on your own. And even if your collaborations with other people create a dent or stagnancy in areas of finances that you are collaborating with those people, you can heal that at least emotionally, or just with your finances or resources itself, using whatever you have for yourself. You're feeling very victorious over whatever heartbreak was there caused by other people giving you information all of a sudden that you felt like was unexpected. You kind of learned your lesson that you can only depend on yourself. You're going to get over that heartbreak using the fact that you feel good about yourself. You get appreciated. Some of you will be even getting a lot of spotlight and limelight and all that during the 4th week from now. Gemini, the next 30 days is beautiful for you guys, especially because the sun, especially in Vedic, okay, it's just shifted. So yeah, so the sun is still going to be in your sign in Vedic, so that means Gemini rising people, it's going to be amazing for you guys. You're going to finally be able to transform that situation. Whatever you felt stuck with, you're going to be able to feel the transformation within yourself also, even at a soul level. If the 3rd week something happens from a different end, 4th week from my own life, something will keep coming in for the work that I keep doing independently. Okay, that's going to erase the hurt that I have from other areas. So you're feeling that beautiful transformation. And also I think you kind of reassess through this heartbreak what kind of collaborations you need to be making in future, or how you need to be dealing with these people in future in terms of your collaborations. All this good feeling is going to make you feel all those areas that are, you know, like you invested and you had to feel that imbalance within it, okay, and it never moved forward. You are gonna end those situations and transform those situations, or this ending of whatever the transformation created out of your life, overpowering whatever losses was created out of other collaborations. You're gonna start reassessing whether you really, what is it that is creating the stagnancy in the other things. You're gonna all of a sudden focus on it a lot more, so that you don't have to have those, like when you have such beautiful things, why do I have that one thing that is still stuck? That's how you're going to be. When everything is beautiful and amazing, all of a sudden you're going to have a new perspective and you're going to reassess, why is it stuck? Why is it always imbalanced and creating issues for me? Why can't that be balanced too? What is blocking that balance? You will be reassessing that going into the last week of July. You're going to be reassessing. So that's your money reading for the next 30 days, Gemini. And that's all of your reading for the next 30 days, Gemini. I hope you liked your reading. Thank you for watching.